I think about when Immanuel Lutheran Communities first started in 1957 and their commitment to older adults and answering the question, what's going to happen? Where are they going to go? I am Heidi Hickathir. I'm the director of the Immanuel Foundation. Our mission is to help Immanuel Lutheran Communities continue its ministry of caring for people no matter their income level. We help by supporting employees through our emergency care fund, provide scholarships, upgrade common spaces in the oldest area of our skilled care center. We want our residents to feel loved no matter their income level. We help with extraordinary costs that we've incurred through COVID. We help with recruitment and retention, our workforce shortage, anything that we can do to continue the ministry of caring for people who cannot care for themselves.
Immanuel Lutheran Communities began, of course, by the name Immanuel Lutheran Home, and we welcomed our first residents in October of 1957, some 66 years ago. And the idea for the nursing home came about because the community members had to leave the Flathead Valley to find the care that they needed for their families, and they wanted to stay in the valley. It was through donations from Lutheran congregations around Montana that helped build and sustain the Immanuel Lutheran Home. At Immanuel, we provide that one thing that oftentimes is missing, and that is indeed we are one community together.
Right now in the United States, the aging demographic of seniors is 19 million people who are the silent generation. This generation we've been caring for and serving for the last 20 years. On the horizon, we have 90 million boomers turning 77 every day. That's a 20-year demographic. So for every one person today that's coming to look to live at Immanuel Lutheran Communities, in just a short time, we're going to have 3.5 times that many people wanting to find a comfortable place to live and retire. That's where Immanuel steps in. No better time now than to help support Immanuel for meeting the needs of our community, for our older adults who need a comfortable, dynamic place to live, and many who've outlived their financial resources.
My name is Faith Gordon, and I've been with Immanuel Lutheran Communities for 3.5 years. And it's been a wild ride during COVID. We've had residents who go into the hospital and they come to us and they expect to heal and instantly go home, and they find out they can't, and they come in, they have means maybe for a couple months of private pay, and then it turns into, how can I afford to be here? I can't take care of myself. I need help. Who can help me?
Oftentimes we'll have somebody coming in independent living who is set themselves up for success financially, and you're only one event away from needing skilled care, which is $10,000 a month. If you have a couple who live in independent living and need somebody in skilled care that's paying rent in 2 places, it's very easy to exhaust your means at that point. For example, we have a couple who lived in an independent living apartment at Buffalo Hill Terrace and had a health event. The spouse had to live in skilled care. They were paying rent in 2 different places, and that exhausted their means. They were very financially set when they lived here, that there was an event that changed that for them. So I can truly see the impact that the foundation makes on an individual level when it's supplying a new wheelchair to a Medicaid resident, and I also see the impact that it makes on that scale to the organization, but also on a larger scale when a huge donation is made to help cover the costs of traveling nurses. We also have residents who come directly from the hospital. They think they're going to be here for a short stay and rehab and go home, and that doesn't end up happening for them. They don't have the means for skilled care, and they almost immediately need to file for Medicaid services. And what Medicaid services means is that person has $2,000 to their name. That's not very much, and that just shows these people really do need the help and the support.
My mom was a teacher. My dad worked for the state through the highway department. My dad is now 87 and my mom is 82. Worked all their lives, saved what they could. And about 5 years ago, my dad was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. My mom's been caring for him this whole time. In the summer, she started to, I think, have some stress-related health issues because she was needing to care for him 24/7. We looked at my dad's retirement income. Of course, if he were to go somewhere that was full pay, that would be taken away, and my mom would have to live on a small amount. Her retirement as a teacher is not a lot. I encouraged my mom to seek some information about Immanuel Lutheran, and it was super nice because within just a couple days we were able to get confirmation that my dad would be able to move into Immanuel Lutheran Skilled Care Center. I think my mom knows that it's the best thing for my dad. I know it's the best thing for my dad, and it's the best thing for my mom. You know, there isn't that financial burden, and I think nobody really realizes until they're in the situation. So I think it's super important for people to make donations to the Immanuel Foundation because it allows for the care that's provided. So I ask you, please donate to the Immanuel Foundation.
Our foundation and our donors have been steadfast. They have remained committed. They have hearts of lions, and they too know that on any given day, something can happen to where they're going to need, or their loved ones are going to need 24/7 care. It could be any single one of us. It could be any single one of our parents, our aunts, our uncles, grandmas, grandpas. Just reach into your heart, pick up your pledge card, and fill out that pledge card and give what you can. And please know that you're joining donors who are committed to continuing that legacy, that ministry, to answer that question, what's going to happen? Where are they going to go?